Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Get this season's must-haves in a store near you.
Welcome to Hold My Drink Extra Juice, which is kindly sponsored by Primark or Pennies, the ultimate high street destination for all of your needs.
Now that autumn has arrived, it is the perfect time to reset and refresh your wardrobe. Whether you're back to school or college, starting a new job, or just looking to add some key pieces to your new autumn-winter wardrobe.
Whatever the occasion, large or small, they really do have it all. From denim's classic trench coats, trending maxi skirts to flattering jumpsuits, Primark's new hero pieces will have your autumn style covered.
I'm obsessed with all the coats.
Yeah.
I'm a big coats and boots gal.
Yeah, I was over in Madrid in the store there and all the coats they had, but I was like, I can't bring them home. My case was too full.
Would have bought an extra one.
To just put over me. Like,
I'm obsessed with coats.
I'm going to try find them here. They're gorgeous.
And the boots.
Yeah.
My sister actually bought the Rita Ora boots.
Oh, the glittery ones?
I was like, no, the painting ones.
Oh, the painting, yeah.
Plain black ones. I was like, do you want to buy them in a size bigger just in case?
Is she a size smaller than you?
Yeah. So sad. I know.
Even
can't wrap anything off her.
You need to get the glittery ones.
I know. I need them in my life,
boo.
aren't they? Head to your local store or log on to www.primark.com/ie to check out all their autumn pieces and see what is in your local store with their new stock finder.
This is our bonus episode where we get to answer even more dilemmas that come in from our usual podcast, and they're called Seeks from the Stalls, and we try to help you with anything going on in your life, whether that be relationship, friends, life decisions, anything. We try to help.
And not fuck it up.
No, try not. So all these dilemmas are sent into our email address. It's homemydrink@goloudnow.com, and this is the only way we take dilemmas for the segment, not through DMs, and it's always anonymous as well. And we also post clips of our dilemmas on Instagram on Home My Drink Pod or our TikToks as well, and you can give your feelings and advice there because you might have advice that we didn't think of or something that you want to add.
Yeah.
You can do that there.
Conversation starter.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So the first one is, hey girls, I'm a huge fan of the podcast. I listen every week on my way to college. I was with a boy for 1 year. We aren't together right now, but we've been keeping in contact. He went on holiday in July, and after he came home, I got a text saying that he cheated on me. I asked the girl who told me for more details, who he cheated with, where, when, etc., and she couldn't give me any. It later came out there was a group of girls in on it that made it up. He was with one of the girls before me who was in that group. Yeah. I've been since told 2 more times by different people that he's cheated on me, but anyone who's told me has not been able to give me a single detail about it. He swears up and down that he hasn't and does seem genuine, but I just don't know why people would go out of their way to make up such horrible things. I'm really torn on what to think, as it doesn't even seem like a coincidence anymore that people just make them things up. But then again, there's not an ounce of proof of what they're saying. Any advice at all would be so appreciated, as I'm so stuck. It's a horrible situation. Lots of love and thank you so much.
Oh Lord, this is like
Chinese whispers. Like.
Yeah, but it's like, if you want, what's that saying? It's like, if you can't be happy with me, be happy with nobody else or something, or like one of those things.
Yeah, like the ex is annoyed that he's moved on.
But it's like, what do you believe?
Oh God.
The fact that it's happened once before, that someone lied about it, you'd automatically think, oh, this is just another lie.
Is this not the same time? Oh, sorry.
No, I've been told 2. Yeah, so 3 times she's been told that he cheated, but the first time it was definitely a lie.
But it's the same time they're talking about. It's just 2 more people have told.
Oh, 2 more people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think,
like, if you can't give somebody a single detail about it, and the only thing you can say is he cheated on you.
Yeah, if you can't even say,
you've no evidence for anything.
Yeah.
You can't say where. You can't say when. Like,
yeah. No, I think give him the benefit of the doubt here, because you can't even say one singular ounce of a detail.
Yeah.
Not even who, like, what colour the girl's hair was, what day, what time, like, nothing.
I think this is just people being petty. People don't want to see you together. They want to try and break you up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping it is anyway.
Yeah. And I think as well, if the other 2 people, I don't know if they're in the same group, but like they could have just heard it through the grapevine, because now it's obviously a rumour. If people are talking about it, it's like, it's scary that a rumour that's fake could get like that, like could spiral that people actually believe it and stuff who aren't in that little group who made it up.
Like, imagine she believed it, broke up with him, and then found out
that it wasn't true.
That wasn't true at all. I think you just need to go with your own gut, like.
Yeah. And give him,
I'd give him the benefit of the doubt though.
Yeah. And if your gut is giving him the benefit of the doubt, then go with that. because
Well, they're not actually together anymore.
no one has anything to give. I just realised my legs are really hairy.
They're not.
If no one is giving you any kind of facts, well then how can you believe it, what they're saying? So I think given the benefit of the doubt this time, and if that's what your gut is telling you, if your gut is telling you that's true, then you can't change how your gut feels. So.
The next one we have then is, hi Charleen and Ellie. Firstly, I just want to say I love your podcast. It's the first podcast I ever listened to, and it's the only one I always look forward to hearing every week. Thank you for always being so lovely and there for everyone when they need it. Thank you. Aww. My dilemma is, I'm 22 years old and I've been with my boyfriend for just over 4 years now. I met him through my ex-best friend, as he was friends with her and her boyfriend. We all had a huge falling out when I started dating him. They told me I was taking their friend away from them and to leave him alone. They even went as far as to try to keep us both apart by trying to convince us we shouldn't be together, which included some very nasty and hurtful things. When I found all this out, I was extremely shocked and beyond upset, as I didn't ever think my best friend and her boyfriend were like this, but it turns out they were always talking badly of me behind my back. I distanced myself, and then, me being a softie, I tried to reach out to my ex-bestie to see where we stand. She told me she wanted nothing more to do with me. After this, I cut her and her boyfriend out, deleted them off everything so I wouldn't ever be reminded of them. I even went as far as moving to Portugal for a year with my boyfriend because I felt I needed a fresh start. Fast forward 4 years later, and myself and my ex-bestie have rekindled our friendship, and it's better than ever. We meet up all the time and things just feel how they used to, which I'm thrilled about. However, I still do not have any time for her boyfriend. Not once has he ever tried to apologise for the horrible things that he said behind my back, or have the decency to try and move past it. He still ignores me if he happens to be in the same house, and always ends up getting mad with my presence, which sometimes results in him storming out. He's so childish, but also my bestie never says anything about his behaviour. Is there any advice on how we can have our normal friendship, but do so by leaving the boyfriends out of the picture? It's still really hard with him around. Thanks, girls.
Storming out of the house?
Jesus.
What the hell? Like,
take a day off. Like,
that is really hard.
I think it's his pride getting in the way. He doesn't want to let his ego down, have to apologise because he knows he was in the wrong.
Yeah.
One of those things. He's like, no, macho man.
You think that 4 years later, like...
Oh, come here. I remember last week.
I know.
Never mind 4 years.
I know.
Because you don't want it to get in the way of you and your best friend again.
No, because I always think of, like, my mind just jumps to the wedding.
Does it?
Is he going to be storming out of his own wedding? Like,
yeah, is he not going to be the groom?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was his wedding, would he uninvite you? Like,
I think as much as he was in the wrong, could you reach out and be like, can we squash this? Like, and you could even, just, if you wanted it, sometimes you won't get an apology, and sometimes it's okay, that's okay. You could just be like, look, I don't need an apology from you, but can we just move on and like at least be civil? Yeah. Like the fact your presence is annoying him. Like, that's some hateful shit. Like,
maybe he fancies you.
Maybe.
I'm just going to Lulu. Remember
that girl in the one in Love Actually, when he's really mean? He's always real mean to her, and then he's at the wedding. He took all videos just of her. Natalie Portman, is that her, the actress?
I know the movie.
Do you not remember? No. And he's taking all the videos, and they're all of her, and she goes to his house, and she's like, "Can I see the wedding videos?" And she puts them on, and they're all.
I do.
And she's like, "Oh, they're all of me," and he's like,
"Yeah, because he's in
love with her." Yeah. No, we're not saying that.
No, yeah.
But anyway, back to this.
Yeah, would you be the bigger person?
Yeah,
I'd be bored of something like this. Like, something like this would just, it would drain the life out of me. What did they say about drinking poison, expecting it to hurt the other person or something?
Yeah.
So like
hating is like drinking poison, expecting it to hurt the other person.
Yeah. You're not gonna get on over. Like, life's too short.
You haven't done anything
wrong. He did.
He's going on like you killed someone in his life or something. Like, you literally haven't. So I think it might be as unfair as it is, maybe for your own peace of mind, to be like, can we just squash this? Or like, even get your friend to say that to him. Look, can you just stop this? Or like, what's it going to take for you to be okay with it? The more the
is the boy friends with her boyfriend? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know friends anymore. Didn't say. But I don't think I think boys wouldn't talk about that. So I think it needs to be her and her saying it to her boyfriend. Your friend saying it to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend. So the couple need to have the conversation with each other. Yeah. Because that would be awkward for your friend too. I know, yeah. I wonder how much she notices it as well. Of course she would. She's the man storming out the gaff, slamming the door behind him. Like, that is so dramatic. That's a baby. But yeah, I think maybe say to her to say something. To be like, I feel real awkward whenever I'm here. Like, do you think you could say something to him?
And if she doesn't want it, if she doesn't want to get caught in the middle of the two of yous, because I can understand her probably saying that as well. I'd reach out to the boyfriend, just like, here.
If Dano was feeling like this, one of my friends, I'd be like, Dano, cop the fuck on.
Yeah, like this is going on way too long. I'm bored.
It shouldn't even have to be a thing where you have to ask the friend, but sometimes.
Yeah, if that's the only thing you have to do.
Yeah, so I think either ask the friend or go straight to the problem source yourself and try sort it that way. But yeah. The next one is, hello girls, can I start off by saying I absolutely love the podcast and I've not missed one. It is amazing. Oh, thank you. My dilemma is I have been with my boyfriend for just gone 2 years and I feel like he just puts in no effort. I don't want to break up, but I'm finding it really hard. I have tried to talk to him about it and all I get back is we aren't going out a week. I don't understand that. I don't need to do that anymore. I really don't think he understands that you have to continue to put effort in and continue to date. I don't know how to get this across without nagging. Another issue is I feel like he's picking the pub over me all of the time. I completely understand he needs to spend time with his friends, but how again do I say this without seeming like nagging? Any advice will be so appreciated. I'm feeling so deflated from this whole thing.
What was I watching recently? And it was like, were we listening? Why do I feel like you were there with me? I don't know what it was, but it just.
Oh, it popped into my head. Is it a podcast, a TikTok?
Is that what it is? And it's like always date your partner.
Oh no.
It was like forever date your partner. Like don't.
That was when we had Francis on.
No. Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
I was like, why do I feel like you were there? Yeah. Francis Keller said it to us. Yeah. To like don't stop dating your partner.
Yeah,
like, make sure you still do stuff.
Yeah.
Like I understand there's different things, like the way he says we're not together a week. I understand, like if you were together a week, things are a bit different than 2 years down the line. But that doesn't necessarily mean that like no effort needs to be put in.
Yeah. And that's not nagging either.
I would be nagging him. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Like, hello?
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
He needs to know how you feel.
He needs to know he can't just treat you like you're an option and always going to be there. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like
you
saying, we're together 2 years, you don't have to do that anymore. Like, what's it going to be like at 20 years? Yeah. Like, if that's the attitude he has now, and if that's how you feel now, it's only going to keep getting worse.
You're going to end up resenting
over time. So I think just saying it to him, like, look, I feel like I'm just bored. Maybe phrase it in a different way. Don't be like, we don't do it, and just be like, here, I'm actually bored of the relationship. We don't do anything fun. Like, it's not how it used to be, and it should be. Like, and explain to him that it doesn't end just because you're when you have someone doesn't mean you say, oh, grand.
Yeah,
try
that's
anymore.
What it's like. Yeah, it's like in his head, it's solidified. Like I'm with her.
Yeah, no effort put in. Yeah.
Have her now. Don't need to try anymore.
Yeah, and even explain that to him. Like, do you know how dumb you sound saying,
yeah,
oh, it's grand now, I have her. Don't need to try. We don't need to do it anymore because we're together 2 years. What? That makes no logical sense.
2 years isn't that long either. How's he getting so comfy after 2 years?
Yeah, I know.
2 years isn't that long.
I know.
That's flying, like.
He's sounding not toxic to me, but he's sounding a bit.
What happens when it's 6 years, 8 years, 10 years?
Sounding lazy.
Yeah.
And then going out with the boys all the time. Like, you wouldn't even mind that if you wouldn't mind that if he was also giving you attention. But that's probably only annoying you because you don't feel like you're getting anything as well.
You're probably picking up other things that are annoying you more now.
Yeah, because you ever get when you're with someone, like one thing is pissing you off and then
everything does.
Yeah. And it just snowballs and you're like, oh, actually, he's really pissed me off here too. Like everything just jumps in. So I think like phrasing it differently. I think Frances said something about that. It's like when you bring something to them, like listen to our episode with her. We had 2 episodes, Frances, but like of how to approach when you want to
say something
to someone. She had said something that was really smart.
Yeah, it was the way she said it.
Yeah. But I think definitely approaching it differently this time will work better because he's already heard it, you saying we don't do that anymore. But if you were like, here, I'm actually bored of this whole relationship, because maybe he thinks you're comfortable and you'll never leave. But make sure he knows that you can leave.
Yeah,
you can walk out on your own 2 feet.
I'd say say something to him, like definitely explain to him how you feel. He needs to know exactly how you feel right now. And suggest like a date night a week or like a. I don't know, something fun.
And demand it. Don't even just be like, I want that. Like,
just because you're together 2 years does not mean you have to settle for
shy
plainness.
No.
Yeah,
you deserve a nice date.
Yes. The last one that we have then is, hi girls, thanks for the great advice every week. You are the best. I'm with my boyfriend almost 7 years now. He is an angel, so this shouldn't be such an issue, but it's picking at me a lot lately. I was listening to the episodes with Frances Kelleher, particularly the part about keeping a long-term relationship exciting. One of the recommendations was to look after your appearance, as men are visual creatures. I find that this is something I've always done. I keep up with all the trends and really look after myself, especially when I'm going to see him, as we do not see each other every day. My dilemma is I rarely receive compliments from him.
Aww.
This might sound very shallow of me, but it is a bit disheartening. I can count on my hands the amount of times he's told me I've looked nice in the past few years. When I say it to him, joking obviously, as I don't want to start a fight, he says that he doesn't have to say it. He always thinks that I look great, and I don't compliment him either. From the first time he said this, I've made a big effort to compliment him often, but still no improvement. I'm not sure if this contributes to it, and I don't agree with it, but people often say, "How did you pull her?" and other similar comments when we go out on a night out together. These comments are said jokingly and not to be taken seriously, but I can't help but feel that they don't help the situation. He also always makes me aware when we are out together if he sees people looking at me. So my question is, am I being shallow about the situation? Should I just get over it, or is this something I need to work on fixing?
It's giving he's jealous of your good luck.
Yeah.
I've got that before off someone. I can't remember who it was, but I remember being like, "You never compliment me." He's like, "You never compliment me." I'm like, "What the fuck am I going to compliment you over?" Like, your
Men don't have to do
your new
anything
t-shirt,
to
like
look good.
the new shampoo we use in the shower. Like, what? We get done up. We present ourselves, like we get new outfits. Like, there's more to compliments, I feel like.
Yeah, there's more that goes into us getting ready than there is a man.
Yeah, I'd always tell Danny he looks nice, but like, if I didn't one day, he wouldn't be like,
"Will you never compliment me?"
yeah.
Yeah, it's giving Catty the fact she has to say, "You never compliment me."
Yeah.
Go away, you look the
Why
same
does
every
that-
day.
but why does it have to be a two-way thing? Like, there's some days he compliments you, some days you compliment him. Like, it doesn't have to be he's waiting on a compliment from you. If anything, the man should instigate it, I think.
Yeah. But the way he says, "I don't have to always say it, I always think it." Well, I don't know what goes on in your brain.
Yeah.
I can't read your mind.
Yeah.
Thanks for always thinking it, but also
Yeah.
express it.
I think it's so important to tell even someone on the street, like,
"Oh, you look
be
lovely."
like, yeah.
That can make someone's day, even in passing. Like, "Oh, your outfit's nice," or like
Yeah.
a stranger.
I got talking to a fella in London, actually. He was so cool. Like, he had like this skirt on, like, kind of, I think like a pink outfit. I was like, "I love your outfit." And he's like, "I love yours." And like, we got chatting. He's like, "Are you on to the fashion week?" I was like, "No, I wouldn't." But like little things like that, like it's just nice to be nice.
Yeah.
So why is your own boyfriend not being nice?
How long are you together? 7 years. I'd just say to him, like,
It's like, yeah, what do you do? Because you also don't want to force out someone, because you don't want to feel like you've.
do you
had to
think some people
ask.
just aren't complimenters? Like, so do you think he means no malice by this, but he's just
Yeah, like, I
malice?
wonder
Where the fuck
so-
did I think of that word?
Has he always been like this? Do you know what? There's there's something about a 7-year mark in a relationship where, like,
It's make or break.
yeah, there's a few different points in a relationship. There's like, I've heard it online. It was like maybe like 2.5 years, and then it goes to 7. And then there's like, I think they're the main ones though. But maybe you're kind of just
Noticing
now because things are slowing down, or like you're really settled, and like you probably just need that. You're having a little period of your life where you want a bit of extra reassurance of like that you do look nice, and like that you want to feel loved and appreciated and attractive. Like,
I'd hope that you wouldn't mean this as in a bad way. Like, maybe it's just the type of person that he is.
yeah,
Because I do think there are some people who just genuinely don't like. Like, I'm sure he's not rocking around saying like, "Are you looking bits?" or like never ever says, "You look nice."
yeah. And I feel like maybe it could be that, like, people saying that he's punching and stuff is making him not want to compliment you, but then that would be really bitter to not do that. Like, I think you're fair to feel how you feel, but also if it's not like out of the blue we stop complimenting you, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't deep it too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't
you can.
overthink it too
Yeah,
much.
but it's also, you're valid for feeling how you feel. Don't feel like, "Oh my God, am I really shallow?" You're not.
No.
But like,
You can just say to him like you say in a joking way, every now and again, telling me I look nice. "Oh, bless you."
thank you.
You do it again, I tell you, just shuts up.
No, only one.
I'd be like, "Come here, an L compliment every now and again won't go
Wouldn't go straight.
straight. Yeah.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, that's the person that you want to look good for, and like,
Or If you start complimenting him more as well.
Maybe.
Because he did say, well, you don't compliment me.
Yeah, maybe he's
insecure. He's noticing it back.
True.
Every now and again, if you see him leaving for work or something, oh, you look nice today.
Yeah, I agree.
Little things.
Yeah.
You give him what you want back.
Yeah, it's like a love language.
Try that.
You give them what they... Oh, no, that's different.
Maybe try that first.
Yeah,
see how that works.
Because then he'll learn what you want.
Imagine he was like, fuck off telling me I look nice.
Stop telling me I look nice all the time.
Imagine he got a real big
head. Too big. Yeah. No, he won't. That was it for this week's bonus episode. You can send your dilemmas to homeidrink@goloudnow.com. New episodes of Home I Drink Extra Juice come out every Monday, and our main episodes are out on Wednesday. Thank you so much to Primark for sponsoring this episode. Make sure to like, rate and subscribe, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, love you, bye.
Love you,
Why
bye.
did I say bye first? Love you, bye.
Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Whether it's stylish savings, a new double snuddy, gym gear, or some beauty bits you're looking for, Pennies is the ultimate high street destination.